Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I've been planning to make this video for quite a long while now and I finally got around to doing it, so here we are. I wanted to make this video to talk about the things that Pubg Mobile made mistakes on and the things that Pubg New State should avoid and learn from the mistakes that Pubg Mobile committed. So yeah, before I go into the actual video, please do make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel and do the things with the video. It helps my channel grow, and I know I haven't been very active on YouTube, but I've been busy with Twitch streaming, so yeah, follow my Twitch down below if you're interested in all that. Without further ado, let's begin. So coming in at number 10, the main issue that most players have with Pubg Mobile is the fact that the game over time changed the cosmetics and the skins and all the variety of the various things that you could purchase in the game. It kind of changed the feel of the game. Basically, when the game released, it was all about being military and having all these cool camo costumes and all these skins, and it was very much militarily inspired, if that's a word. The game just had a very good feeling about it. It felt natural, and over time, Lightspeed and Quantum and Tencent to some extent just sort of changed the whole feel of the game. They added more and more ridiculous costumes, outfits that didn't really feel the feel of the game. They added different maps that didn't actually go into the PUBG universe and kind of just interlock with the entire theme of the game. And that is the reason why a majority of the players actually left the game and decided to move on to something like COD Mobile, or just in general left mobile gaming, because as of now there isn't really a whole lot of shooters or mobile games in general to play, so that is why a lot of players, from my experience, moved on to other games. Coming in at number 9 would have to be this game's optimization. A lot of the reasons that people left Pubg Mobile and moved to COD Mobile especially is the fact that COD Mobile runs easier on low-end devices and therefore has more support. I don't want to say that the game has to look like absolute dog water and have the worst graphics on mobile, but I am saying that it needs to be optimized in order to be able to allow more and more players to play the game. I actually saw a very interesting comment while downloading the footage for this video, where a person was basically like, I really hope that this game can now on my phone. And I just want to say I can 100% agree with this, being somebody who doesn't have access to a lot of high-end devices, considering I only have a 2GB RAM tablet. I honestly do hope that I can play this game at a steady frame rate and I can make content on it and just in general enjoy the game at a high graphical setting. Coming at number 8 would have to be this game's recoil pattern and how the recoil model works with every single gun in the game. From what I saw from the early footage, the recoil will be a big factor in Pubg New State, and from what I've seen from the players who have used automatic rifles in the game, the guns have quite a bit of recoil. I'm going to be quite honest, and I'm very happy about that. I just hope that, because this is a mobile game, the recoil doesn't get absolutely nerfed into the ground and becomes like Pubg Mobile, where you can just put 6 stamps on an M416, get it out for recoil, and just absolutely spray across the map. Well, yes, that is fun to do. When it becomes too repetitive, it ruins the gameplay experience, and at that point it's like you could just put it 4 times and I can't sight on a gun, and you basically have the perfect combo. Pair it up with an SMG or a shotgun and you're literally unstoppable for the entire match. Coming in at number 7, and I know this is going to be quite a controversial one, but I think Pubg New State Mobile should be at the same version as Pubg PC. And what I mean by that is how with Pubg Mobile, when it comes to getting new features and updates that are from the PC version, like getting the new guns, vehicles, or even maps, it takes a literal years to get those updates on mobile, because it takes 2 months, 1 month for every patch to come out, and over time it does get kind of boring. So I hope the developers manage to keep both Pubg New State Mobile and Pubg PC New State at the same version, at the same patch, basically with all the same features. And I'm not saying that Pubg Mobile New State is supposed to just have all of the same exact things, because at the same time it's a mobile game, it can have other features of course, but I'm saying that it should have all the big major features and patches and items and vehicles. It should have all those pretty quickly compared to the PC version. Coming in at number 6, this would have to be just a basic polish or balance update that definitely needs to be added to at least Pubg Mobile. So iPads, no, the new iPads, the 2019, 2020, 2021 iPads, and of course the 2022 by the time Pubg New State officially releases, they're all very good tablets, and I really wish I could afford one, but sadly I cannot. But either way, the problem with them in Pubg Mobile and to some extent some other games is the fact that the hipfire spread is so small on those devices. It's so easy to control recoil, which I know has been proven to be the same recoil pattern and recoil spread and vertical recoil and all those numbers. It has been proven to be the same as on a phone, but it just feels easier to control on a tablet. I'm talking from experience. It's way easier to control recoil on a tablet than it is on a phone. And the tablets, I feel like they just need to be on the same playing field as a phone, because the hipfire spread on a tablet, or I should say an iPad, because on an Android tablet it's huge, but on Pubg Mobile as of right now the hipfire spread is so tight and small on an iPad that it's not even funny. It's basically unfair to play against. Coming in at number 5, and a suggestion that was made on a Twitter post I made about this exact same topic of what New State should learn from Pubg Mobile. Basically just focusing New State on being polished and up to date instead of just focusing on the random events for one-off celebrations or whatever. Because Pubg Mobile has been doing a whole lot of that recently with crossovers between Tesla, Godzilla vs King Kong, Line Friends. Just all of these events just don't contribute to the game that whole much. It does give a lot of money to the developers, but at the same time, it does ruin the image of the game as just being a sellout, cash out, whatever you want to describe the game as. And I honestly think that players will much rather enjoy having a polished game than having an actual Tesla skin in the game. That is just my opinion, but at the same time, I am not on the development team. I'm not in the corporate business. I have no idea what the developers will choose, but I do hope they make the right choice when the time comes. Coming at number 4 is something that I really hope to see come back in Pubg New State, and there is the flare gun vehicle that you can call in Pubg Mobile and Pubg PC as of right now if you're outside the zone with the flare gun. And I just want to say that's a really cool feature, and I know some people are not going to agree with me, but having an armored vehicle like the BRDM or the previous armored UAZ just felt really cool and something neat to do with your friends. I remember back in 2019, I believe, when I was still playing Pubg Mobile with the squad of my friends, we all just got together at the military base. We found like 3 flare guns in one match. We called all of them outside the zone. We got 3 armored UAVs and literally just cruised around the map. It was the best experience ever. And I know it's not a big thing, but I really hope that we got to see some special flare gun vehicles, armored vehicles coming to Pubg New State and, well, to Troy. Coming at number 3 is the fact that I hope that in Pubg New State we'll see some maps inspired by the current counterparts in Pubg Mobile and Pubg PC. I really hope we get to see a Myanmar/Sanhok inspired map, maybe a Karakin inspired map with actual destruction in the matches. And that would be very interesting to see how it's done in Pubg New State, considering the futuristic setting and the fact that the game is set in the future. So maybe those maps will all have futuristic adaptations, and honestly, I'd love to see how Myanmar would look in 30 years from now. Coming at number 2, I really hope that this game has support for 90 FPS or above. I probably won't be able to use that feature, but as long as the developers manage to not change the time to kills for all the different frame rates, like the same way Pubg Mobile managed to do somehow and only fixed recently in the latest patch, which is 1.5, I really hope that Pubg New State has the ability to allow players to play in 90 FPS or above, considering the fact that we're now in 2021. All major phones have 90 Hz screens or above, which means that you would be able to play in 90 FPS or more. So I think it's only right that a new generation of mobile gaming takes care of all the new mobile specs and does them justice. And finally, coming at number 1, I do have to make this suggestion with all my heart and hope that developers listen. Please listen to the community, listen to our suggestions, what we think about certain updates, and just in general, please keep the game the way that the players want it, because at the end of the day, we're the ones who are playing the game. It's not the developers who are playing the game and not the ones who are making the revenue. If we don't like the game, we'll just stop playing it and we'll lose players. But at the same time, we love PUBG, we love the formula, which, mind you, we hope that never really changes the core of it, because it's just such an iconic formula that never deserves to go out. The Battle Royale genre was basically invented or popularized by PUBG, and they described that. I gotta give it that. And honestly, I do hope that this game succeeds and Pubg New State just kind of brings a new light to the entire PUBG genre, title, and just hardcore battle royale survival. But with all that being said, thanks everybody for watching this video. I hope you had fun watching it. I hope you learned something interesting from it. Maybe, I don't know. If you don't agree with one of my opinions, please do comment down below. Every single comment does help my video grow more popular and just get more people in the discussion. Shout out to the developers who might actually watch this video if I'm lucky, and I hope you listen to the community. I've been playing Pubg Mobile for what feels like an eternity now, but it's only been like what 3-4 years since I've started playing. And honestly, I've missed the old days when the game used to be actually fun and used to actually be PUBG and not whatever it is nowadays. So with all that being said, do go and check out all my links down below, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord server, and I will be seeing all of you in the next video or stream depending on what you watch first. I'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.